Hi everyone. I rebooted my internet and I rebooted my computer and it's still buggy. Anyway, I do apologize. I totally did it. I reset it. Maybe I have to call them again. I haven't actually I haven't dealt with Comcast in a while. I actually might be needed at this point. Anyways, I want to thank you all for being here. My name is Edgar Mendez. I want to say I think we're gonna be. Let's see. Hold on. It's just really, really, really. Hold on. Let's take a look here. Let me see how it looks on YouTube. I don't know. Let's see how it looks on YouTube before. Okay. Oh, 1 second, everyone. I just want to do this really quickly. How bad is it? Horrible. Oh, I just it always gave me this one dot thing, and I just thought I don't know, it was skipping. I thought it was freezing. I don't know. Is it not? It doesn't do that when I see the one dot. Oh, there's the freeze. There's the freeze. Anyway. Ooh, let's see. I'm going to be right back, everyone. Give me probably 30 seconds. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back anyway. I plugged it into a different slot anyway. I think I fixed it. Who knows? But today what we're doing is an all signs reading all about what are your person's current feelings for you. I just want to say thank you, all of you. I was trying to do a simplistic announcement. No such luck there, by the way. So you know that. Anyway, but I do have 3 announcements. The first one is I am doing a community candle. A lot of people have booked. I'm on the second page, right, of so many bookings. It's gonna be a very powerful candle for healing and new love, romantic, platonic. Also, I'm gonna be doing entity clearings on it. It came through earlier today, so I'm gonna be doing entity clearings on that as well. And you will have that impact. So if you are interested in that, any of those things stand out, you can check out the community candle. I also have, what do I have? What was the second announcement? I don't know. I typed this all up. Let's see. Hold on. Oh no, it's not there. I rebooted the computer. Oh, I have a guided meditation on 10/14. If you are interested in that, I know not everyone can make that time. If you can, and that feels like something you are interested in, it's going to be a very powerful meditation. It's going to be a transmission, actually. Sorry, they said they're giving it brought to you by who? The Arcturians, the Pleiadeans, and Metatron. Those are the beings light that have worked together to bring in the transmission. So if you are interested in that, you can check that out. And the last thing is I have live readings for the 15th. So that's it. I want to thank you all. Thank you, everyone. I just saw 333 on the camera. I just saw that. I just want to let you know that anyway. Let's start from Aries all the way down to Pisces. I already started. Okay, let's do this here. Oh, and by the way, hi everyone. Hi Diane, Angela, Sarita, Michaela, Shadow Ali, Prissy Cat, Thomas, and there's Sarita again. All right, hello. I do appreciate all of yous. Okay, I start with Aries now. Okay, see the internet? I switched the slots. You see this. There's no red dot this time. Okay, so we're at 4 minutes and 10. Sorry, Metatron said make it 4:11. The time for Aries 4:11. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why that's the case, but let's see. Who wants to be answering our questions this day for... I want to say it's Metatron because he's the one who stepped forward. So we'll go with Metatron. So Metatron, can you tell me what are Aries' person's feelings for Aries right now? Metatron is bringing up math for some reason. Can you clarify why you are bringing forward math? He's saying math, statistics, things adding up kind of thing. I think that this is someone who's starting to connect the dots between certain things. if you were to look at things far enough, you would see the math behind everything. This whole place is made out of math. It's real crazy like that. And I feel like the person that you were asking about is starting to connect the dots. You know how it's something, I don't normally get people who do these, who are in this energy, but I have had them where they've had get a live reading from me, and then they're like, I don't trust myself, or I don't know. It's just like that, that uncertainty. Um, it's that's the feeling that's coming through here, where this is someone who has the uncertainty, and the people that they get the live readings to, they want clarity, like, because they're so certain about things, they're so unsure. This is someone who's moving towards clarity, they're moving towards certainty, and it's through math. It feels like it's signs, synchronicities. I kind of want to say there are things wrapping up in their life. It's interesting. The way that Metatron's showing me is like, this is someone, how there's that I think it's the third law. Every action has an equal opposite reaction. Earlier today, they were giving me that. I was like, why? I was like, why are you giving me that? But they always prep me. I wasn't even sure I was going to do a reading today. And here I am. So you know. Anyway, Metatron's quite good at this, but it's reminding me of that. Right? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This is someone who's starting to see the pattern, and that pattern is starting to help them awaken, and that math is starting to help them see clarity and have, I want to say, have something tangible. And obviously it's not like super tangible, but our mind looks for logic, and we often need that, do we not? Like, we need things to line up in that way, especially when you are in samsara or you're struggling with consciousness. This is someone where it's like things, every time they look at the math, every time they look at how things add up, it works. Like it's like it falls in. This is someone, it's becoming undeniable at this point. So what else do you want to say about this? About this math, about how this person's adding things up? They didn't want to believe. Yeah, that's very clear. Like, why? Like, why are they going through this to such a degree? If they don't want to believe, they didn't want to ever, and now this kind of being forced on them. I do feel it's someone who is starting to gain higher levels of consciousness, because that's actually what it is it not, right? And they did not want that. Let's see. Well, how else? Well, how do they feel now then? Now that they added everything up towards Aries right now, they definitely feel sorry. I do feel this person feels like crap. When you kind of that guilt and regret. Oh, I haven't felt that in so long. But I'm sure anyway, that guilt, regret, that feeling of like, I wish I didn't do something, blah blah blah. We've all been there. I've been there. Oh wow, it's like I tried to like feel that feeling, and it's not in me. Anyway, I try to feel it, but it was like, where is it? I don't have those frequencies. But guilt, regret, shame, and wishing you didn't do something. This is someone who's kind of wrapped up in that. It's kind of why they didn't want to believe about this is a connection. This is something special, because that all that guilt, regret, and shame would hit them. And this is why they were fighting it. But now the math is adding up to such a degree that they can't. And I don't know what they're using. This is an odd thing, but it must be like, when you kind of connect the dots, where you're like, oh, this happened because of this, or, oh my God, that. They said this one time and I didn't even see it. I don't know. It's some crazy stuff like that. But they're having a lot of epiphanies, a lot of realizations, and a lot of discoveries, as well. But then the guilt, regret, and is all hitting them all at once. Any feelings that they have towards Aries right now? If they knew what they knew then, what they know now, they wouldn't have treated you that way. They wouldn't have did it that way, and they wouldn't have gone sorry, I want to say that path, down that path, but let me see, is that what you want, Metatron? He says yes, down that path. It's sad, right? It is kind of sad, right? But it is what happens anyway. But they're all about that. Let's see, is there anything else? I think that's it. That's all I got for you. I know your reading is a bit off Aries, or crazy, because it's all mathy, but math is very much right side of the brain when it comes to like the reality of it, right? Our right brain is where our human mind exists, right? The left side is where our soul is. And this is someone who's, it's like their right side of their mind has to agree with their soul now. And and they don't want to, and they don't want to do that. So that's where they're at right now, and that's what they feel about you. So whatever that feeling is. All right, so we have 10 minutes and 10 seconds for Taurus. Let's take a look here. Okay, let's take a look at Taurus. Let's see, Taurus. And Metatron, can you tell me what is Taurus's person's current feelings for Taurus? It's an odd thing, but I have to say it. It's real crazy though. I see this person looking at you from far away, and they're very smitten with you. It's interesting. I think when you were in front of this person, or when you are in front of this person, they don't see you that valuable, right? They don't really get maybe why they're attracted to you, and they don't really get why they can't seem to get you out of their head. But when they see you from very far away, they get it. It's like, but there is that, what this person's feelings for you right now, though, are seeing you from far away and being very smitten and very crushy. They find you endearing, right? Endearing, as well. And how else do they feel about Taurus right now, Metatron? You know, when you have a crush on someone, by what they do, or what they say, right? How they treat others. Yeah, you got the whole package there. They love who you are, and they love who you are when it doesn't matter as well. How do I phrase that? Sorry, it's a specific thing. Let me see. I think, I feel actually that you are giving, that you are loving, and you're not looking for something in return, kind of. And they love that. And this is someone who really does find that very attractive as well. I don't know. It actually comes from this person's childhood, where they love always came with strings attached. Sorry, Metatron gave me an image. He's like, they give you a lollipop, but then there's a web on it, and they just try to yank it and try to pull you towards something, right? Your love is that you were giving them, and I think that you give others, because they're seeing you from far away, is real love. It's unconditional, and you have a big heart, and that's how they feel about you. This is someone who sees you in this light, but they don't see you closely in that light, though. I wonder why. What is the issue here? Their ego blocks it. So when you are near their trigger, their ego is wrapping around them, and it's preventing them from seeing, right? All of us have like things on our eyes, like energy. And usually for most people, it's the energy that exists here is your ego, right? So it skews your perception. When you're in front of them, or when you're near them, they can't see this because the ego won't allow it. It's trying to protect them. For whatever reason. I think it's to do with the childhood experience, where love always came with strings attached. Now it's like they can't wrap their head around that your love is pure, and that you give, measure says gracefully. You give gracefully, and it's when they're far they can see this. I don't know how this person may treat you, but they love you from afar. Sorry, this is what it is. They love you from afar, and it's because of this. Let me see if there's anything. Yes, there is something. If this person is in your life and stuff like that, Taurus, one thing that you can do. He's saying, management says it's to carry clear cords, and you can have it set with the intention to allow them to see you clearly. It's a little trick you can do, I guess. It's not a really good trick, but it's just a little hack here. You can carry clear quartz on you, clear quartz bracelet, a stone. I actually see it as being one of those smaller tower points, but the tip of it, like the tip of a tower point, like that. That's how he showed it to me. So these things mean something. The angles, it's all sacred geometry. So I would get this one. I would get one of these that has that point and the sides. But Metatron says that could work. Right? Let's see. How else does this person feel right now about Taurus? They love to think about you. They also love to think about you in the sense that you're theirs as well. It's an odd energy to come through. It's like do you know? because I'm seeing them working. I see them working at a factory, but wherever they work, it's the idea itself where this is someone who's doing, maybe when they do mindless tasks, they smile and they think about you. So that's right now how they're feeling. And they see you clearly when you're far away. That seems to be the thing, though. All right, that's all I got for you, Taurus. I want to thank you. Don't forget to like and comment. And hi, everyone. Okay. So let's take a look here. We're at 15. Ooh, that's interesting for Gemini. All right, let's take a look here, Gemini. Metatron, tell me. Sorry, it's like I swear to someone behind Metatron who's answering, but I don't know who they are. Well, I'll just leave it like that. It does. I didn't get a name, but they feel higher up than Metatron. We'll just leave it like that. I've been going to a lot of upgrades, so I'm not surprised I have someone new stepping forward to help me. Anyway, so Metatron, can you tell me what are Gemini's person's current feelings for Gemini right now? They're in strategy mode. This person is very much thinking about, I want to say you are in no contact or separation. That's what it feels like to me, because I see someone who is sitting here with their mind thinking about how they're going to fix this now. They're currently, like, I think like right now, the collective of them is currently thinking, how do I fix this? How do I get this to a place where I want it to be? And it seems to be their thing right now. Let me see what has inspired this, what has provoked this. An emptiness in their heart a little bit. Let me take a look here. It's like they want a companion. They want a friend. They want you back. This is someone who really appreciated when you were in their life. And that is putting it very lightly. I think that they didn't appreciate it enough until it was too late, because they're looking back and thinking, this is something worth fighting for. And they're now sitting here thinking, I'm going to have to, and I want to. So I see them in planning mode, strategy mode, trying to figure out how they're going to go about doing this. Can I get some clarity on this? When can, what can Gemini expect from this person's strategizing? Let's see. Right now, what this person is doing is throwing stuff on the wall to see what sticks, right? To see what is going to, that feeling. It's funny. Because I always have it whenever you're doing something, you're like, God, it's like, I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. And then you have this idea like, I should do this, right? And you have that feeling like, I know that's going to work. Yeah, they're waiting for that feeling right now. Let me take a look here. Will that feeling be coming for them, Metatron? Metatron says, yes, it will be. But this person has, they're trigger shy. Is that what the word is? I don't know if that's what it is, what it's called, but they have a hard time pulling the trigger. This is someone who, execution. Sorry, that's Metatron wants to go with that word instead. This is someone who has trouble with execution. So I think that they may have had plans before, or may have had ideas before, or may have had a strategy in the past that they knew in their heart would actually lead them to success, and then they were too scared to do it. I think that that's going to be their issue again, but it's hard to say. Some of them may overcome it. It is difficult though. Let me take a look here. Metatron says that there are blocks and restrictions. Sorry, the air came out and some food I just ate. There are blocks and restrictions, but it's not just that. They have a fear of success. Most people do. And I know it sounds crazy, right? Why would you be afraid of success? But so many people are. You actually have both of them. Usually fear of failure and fear of success. And that is why this person may not take any action. But they are thinking about it. Let's take a look. Can I get anything else on this, Metatron, that you want to say for Gemini's person? Let's see if there's an image coming. They think about it a lot, though. I see them playing dart. I don't know if that's significant to someone, but I see them playing dart. I also saw woods, too, anyway. But I feel like this is someone who is very, they're very certain about what they want to do. I just don't think that this person has the energy to follow through with that. They are scared it won't work, also scared it will. It's very interesting. It's just there seems to be going back and forth between the two, and the fear has got them pretty good. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good on that. Metatron, is there any last thing that you have for the Gemini viewers right now? Let's see. Metatron says for you not to take it so personally when it comes to this person not taking any actions towards you right now. It has nothing to do with you. Again, did you see me bring you up once? Actually, you are what's pushing them to take action towards you, right? What is keeping them has nothing to do with you. And I know that consciously you get that, right? Or maybe you don't, who knows, right? But subconsciously you need to hear this because it isn't anything to do with you. And this person is doing the best that they can, and they are trying, they're fighting, and everyone is. I don't know if you noticed that, but everyone is trying to move to sort of something better for themselves. Everyone, myself included, right? And how do we get there? We overcome. And this is someone who's currently trying to overcome the fear that is holding them. Sorry, medicine says paralyzing them right now. And that's just the truth. Well, whether they are able to do this in this lifetime or ever, it's hard to say, but they are fighting that good fight. And that's all any of us can do. But don't take it personally. It's not you. It's nothing to do with you. And if anything, you're helping, but it's not enough. They need to do it. They need to overcome it and do it for themselves. And this is someone who they haven't figured out a piece. There's a puzzle piece missing for them. I think there's a disconnect between them and their strength. That's what it feels like to me, but it's hard to say. It really is hard to say in a general reading, but it feels like they're disconnected from an energy they need. It feels like leadership, if you ask me, but most people are not connected to leadership energy. They're just not. They don't want to be, right? No one wants to be a leader for some reason, right? But I think that's what they need. Something like that. It's like a specific energy that will help them overcome the fear, but it is what it is. All right, I'll leave it there. I thank you, Gemini. Don't forget to like and comment. Okay, so we're at 20, 21, 40 for Cancer. I do appreciate all of you being here, by the way. Okay, so we're at Cancer now. Oh my God, I forgot to change Gemini. Oh, let me put that in the thing. Hold on. Gemini 15. There you go. Okay. So for anyone looking for Gemini, it's there. All right. So let's take a look here. Cancer. Metatron, can you tell me again? It's like there's someone beyond Metatron who's answering the questions. Who are they? I don't know. Sorry. Is it Josapo? I don't know. It came through a little bit. They were trying to connect with me anyway. So I digress. Okay, Cancer. What are Cancer's person's current feelings for Cancer right now? I think this person feels sorry for themselves. They victimize themselves a lot. Ooh, they did real tricky business there. When we are a victim, we can't heal. It's real annoying, is it not? But it's the truth. It's like when you victimize yourself or when you make someone else the enemy, yeah, you're not healing. You just can't because it's a block, right? That's literally victimization and even anger and resentment towards people. Block, right? So they're currently in this energy for some reason of being a victim. I'm sorry, medicine says of circumstance. A victim, I also feel of chance as well, like where things just happen to go wrong. They have a hard time with that. I also feel like this is someone, when they get knocked down, they take forever to get back up. You can guarantee someone who takes a really long time to get back up is going to it may not ever make it to their happiness or anywhere near happiness because you're constantly delaying getting back up. And it's not about getting knocked down. That's not the issue. It's whether or not we get back up and how soon. And this is someone who they have confidence blows really easily and then they don't get up. So they're currently stuck in this energy right now. Why? What has created this? Something happened. I want to say it was to do with a feminine energy in their life. That's how I receive it. But it could be their mom or their sister, maybe a lover. It's really difficult. It feels like a feminine energy kind of knocked them down. And oh, I see. Metatron says deflated them. Oh, yes, it is that. Hold on. I want to get this energy exactly. It feels like a feminine energy in their life kind of put them in what that feminine energy believes is their place. And it takes them a really long time to get up and fight for themselves. They are learning this, by the way. It's key, right? How does a soul know, right, to get up fast? They got up so slow so many times in their past lives that they got nowhere, and they realized that I got nowhere because I didn't get up, right? So that's that epiphany, that realization, that knowing this is what they're gaining right now. But it has to do I guess for your connection is this is someone they want to take some action, but they feel like a victim right now. They're not going to. I don't want to say anytime soon, but it really does feel like it's that, right? Let's see what else, Metatron, that for what this person feels towards Cancer. I don't know. It's such an odd thing to say though, as an example. Do you know when, like, you're cooking and then you just put it on low and then it's just like, you know, kind of bubbling? Yeah, that's how they feel. I don't know what that means though. It's what it is. That's the imagery he gave me. It's that. What do you mean by that, Metatron? What does that mean? Is it stewing it over? Why am I having trouble with these? It's the new being of light that's answering. I can tell it's like it's not Metatron, it's someone else. Sorry. Every time we build a connection with a new being of light, we have to practice that. So I'm in the middle of this, everyone. Sorry. I didn't anticipate, right, a new being coming forward, but it is what it is. It's what I got now. All right. Anyway, but it seems like that. It's almost like they're bubbling over a little bit. I think this person really wants to take action, but that energy within them, it's interesting because how I see it, this person cut them, and it honestly pacified them a little bit. It's a feminine energy who pacifies them for some reason. Who is this? But this person believes they're doing the right thing. They believe, right, that they are helping, and they believe that they're right to do what they're doing. It's something like someone like this, someone with that energy, and they cut them right down the middle, and then it just pacifies them, and it takes them a really long time to get back up on their feet. But that's something they have to learn. It's tricky business. This is what sorry, I guess it's Metatron, but I don't know. Metatron says this is a very tricky a thing for us to learn as humans. It's tied to loyalty in some way. I wonder what that's about. It is tied to it. He's saying it's whoever they are, their words are very cutting. Yeah, it's a very cutting type of energy. All right, so let's take a look here. Simmering, there you go. Oh, I was like, what is that? Again, this being of light is tricky. They're tricky to contact because I'm just starting it. But let's see, what is your name? Nebraska's Nebraska's. Sorry, yeah. I don't know. Hold on. I wonder why I have someone like that coming forward for me. I'm sorry. I want to look this up. He's gonna keep answering until I just acknowledge him. But I need to. Damascus, Damascus. Is it? Oh, okay. This is the beam light. Sorry. I want to. He must be an ascended master, but let me take a look here. Has to be. Okay, I found them. Okay, thank you. Would you be okay with Metatron answering? He says no. Metatron, can you answer? Okay, sorry, everyone. I am like, I have to acknowledge this being. They can't. I did a healing for someone, and this is why they're coming in. But I don't. They're not. They're from the person I healed. That's what they're telling me. Anyway, is there anything that you want to say? Do you want something for Lord? Oh, I know what he's saying. Okay. No, earlier today I had a healing with someone and I had to heal them. And then I told her, her name, Laura Nani, the one I always tell you all to get healed from. She needed it, so I healed her. And then an ascended master said, "Me, tell her I'm here." And I was like, and she thought it was someone else, and I was like, okay. And he's saying he was the one that was saying that, and for me to give her his name, Damascus. The Damascus is it? Oh, I gotta text her. He won't stop until I do this. So, the ascended. She did the high frequency activation, so it connects you to ascended masters. Sorry, the ascended master. Yeah, he's sorry. He's like, yes, please, thank you. Okay. Damascus wants to work with you. Yeah, he's a very powerful healer is what he's saying. Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay, I texted her. Now can, okay, thank you. Sorry, I have my Ascended Masters. They're Kuan Yin, Saint Germain, Metatron. They're not, there's no one else. You only get 3. Anyway, thank you. Sorry, I was wondering, it's like, who is answering these questions? Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, I think we're good. Is there any Metatron? Okay, sorry, we have now Saint Germain answering. Thank you. Saint Germain, can you tell me, is there anything last thing for Cancer right now and what Cancer needs to know about how their person feels about them? Saint Germain says not to give up hope right now. He understands that this looks like a very, I want to say, impossible type thing. And he's not saying to wait. They never say that, right? Always follow your heart, but always understand that things are more possible than our mind wants to make them out to be at times. And right now, Cancer, I feel like you may want to look at the situation and you may want to tell have your mind tell you, or your mind make believe that it's impossible, and that's how you be able to move on. But you need to learn to know that this is possible, but I need to follow my heart and move on anyway, right? Or whatever it's telling you. Know that it is possible, right? Know that this person is special, and I'm not sure what's going to happen, and they're not sure either, not for a general anyway, right? And what you can do though is for you to listen to your heart, follow that pull, and it will never lead you wrong. But don't just say this is impossible. Right. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's what you want to say. It is possible. There's hope here. All right. I'm gonna leave it there. Sorry about that, Cancer. I'm gonna move on to next. Okay, so we're at 31, 32 for Leo. Oh my God, I cannot believe I knew there was another one here. Anyway, all right. So Saint Germain. Oh wait, who wants to answer? Saint Germain's gonna be answering. Saint Germain, can you tell me what are Leo's person's current feelings for Leo? When they're around their friends, they like to talk crap, and you know that posturing energy of everyone does it, and most people, what is the percentage? Saint Germain says about 89% of people that are listening to other people's problems are going to agree with you, no matter how ridiculous it is, right? And this is someone who has a group of friends that agree with them when it comes to their negative, toxic, I want to say, behaviors, dysfunctions, and way they treat people. It's like there's a lot of negativity there, and the people they have around them are like an echo chamber, right? Metatron said they're called yes men. That's what he said. They're called yes men, and these yes men are essentially, right, kind of making things worse. And so this person's not really able to see that they're toxic. They're not able to see that they're unhealthy. They're not really able to see how they treat people, and that it's not right. And that's actually not who they are on a soulful level. What you have here is the human mind and the ego, right? These are the things that are at play. And the people in their life that should be, right, the people that tell them the truth, are just saying you're right about it. Why do people do that? And I think that's a good, Saint Germain wants me to ask you to ask yourself, why do people do that? Because can we be real a little bit real? You may be doing it, or you may have friends that do it to you. Not helpful, not helpful at all. And what you're going to want to look at is, well, maybe changing that if that is for you. If it's not, it's not. But it's just something to take note of. But they have a lot of negative people. They say the same things as well. It's those nasty, toxic things that you hear people repeat constantly. I'm not going to repeat them. I'm just not going to do it. But he popped up with them. All right. So how do they feel though about Leo when they're not around their friends? Guilty. They feel really guilty. It's guilt and shame. I honestly wonder, like, are those the same? I forget. I forgot how these feel, but maybe someone can tell me. But guilt, shame, I don't know. They kind of go hand in hand, do they not? Oh, sorry. Saint Germain said they're like this. Not exactly the same, but they're like that. They're real close anyway. But that's what they feel towards you. But when they're around their friends, they are posturing and pretending like they don't care. They're pretending like they're faring very well or faring just fine. They're not doing that well right now. This person is not in a balanced, healthy place. So just, is it just guilt and shame, Saint Germain? Yes. It's pretty much just that right now. It's kind of what that feeling when you've done something like really crazy and it turns your stomach turning type of feeling they have towards you. Yeah, like that. And I think that kind of solves, that should just cover everything, because stomach turning is a pretty distinct type of feeling that's going on here. Okay. So are they going to do anything towards Leo right now or anything like that, or Saint Germain? No, they are waiting for, it's almost like their soul, right? Their soul is waiting for someone to give them the truth, because their mind and their ego have them wrapped around their finger. And it's like they need it. And that's why he gave me that. So it's important for you, Leo. It's not like, just be honest. Like, these messages are always purposeful. It's what it is. Is it happening to you, or are you doing it to other people? Because some people just need the truth, and their soul does, on a soulful level. Their ego is not going to be happy. Their human mind not going to be happy, and you probably won't be friends. I don't know, right? You probably won't, but in reality, that's what they need, and that's also what you need. It's just take that. Saint Germain wants you to take that, and mull that over, and kind of see where you land. And that is what this is all about. Because right now this person is spinning in the mud, right? It's like gas and brakes at the same time. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's called, but that's just essentially what they're doing. Don't be them. And one of the best ways that we cannot be them is to be open to hearing the truth. Also be open to giving it. Juicy stuff right there. All right. I thank you, Leo. Don't forget to like and comment. Okay. So we're at 36. 50 for Virgo. Oh yeah, imprisoned by you. I like that. That is what's happened in the human mind, obviously. But yeah. Alrighty, so Virgo. Hi everyone. Don't forget to like and comment. It does help me so much. All right. So let's take a look here, Virgo. What are Virgo's person's current feelings for Virgo? Okay, I had an image, but then it switched. So I had to give you both. The first image I got was they want to wrap their arms around you, like them coming from the back to the front kind of thing, right? So that was the first thing I got. And then I got them writing down a letter of some kind. What does this mean, Saint Germain? Can you express what this means? If you are in separation, I'm not saying I get that for all of you yet, but we'll see. It's like making up, because the letter is oh no, it's not. It's not that. It's not an apology. It's romance. It's what it is. I just assumed, but I got clarified. Saint Germain clarified it. This is someone, they want romance with you. Yeah, that's what they want. They want romance with you. That feeling of intimacy that people are always longing for, and that feeling of intimacy is beautiful, right? When both parties can be intimate. It's a real beautiful experience. I do feel this person loves the idea of intimacy and romance. That's actually their thing. They love it so much. Are they capable? It is the question. And that's actually kind of a question that one poses here, right? Are they actually capable of it? Yes, right? Through healing, obviously, but that's what they want from you. And that's actually how they feel about you right now. They want that romance. They want that intimacy. They want that closeness that they can get with you. And not that they can't get it with anyone else, right? All of us have to learn to be more vulnerable, right? But they do want that experience with you nonetheless. This is someone who can be vulnerable and, I don't know, open with people, but it's not the same. They want that with you. And this is what they're thinking about when they think about their feelings for you, is I want that experience with Virgo, and I want to have that. I do feel they are not as critical of you anymore, but this is a reflection message. They're not as critical of themselves. So I know that, we have people in this world that treat people like crap, right? They just do. But imagine how they treat themselves. It's way worse. So I think they wrapped that up. I'm not saying that they were critical of you, or they may have been they may have at times looked down on you, but they seem to have solved that, because they are now looking at this like, I'm not critical of them anymore. I see their beauty. I see everything lovely about them now, where they couldn't in the past. Why? Because they weren't with themselves. That's the key. And that might be a message for you, Virgo, but we'll just leave it there. No one, you cannot treat someone bad if you don't treat yourself bad. It's just not possible. You don't have the energy. So it's that's what the feeling that they have. It's like, I love them for them, all of them as well. Not I'm nitpicking them, right? It's just the complete package here. So that's how I see you. The complete package deal. Yeah, complete package deal. I don't want to say. But they want romance and they want intimacy. Let me see what has inspired this. Ooh, I know what it is. Sorry. Whoa, that just came right through. What has inspired this, Virgo, is they've been healing their self-love issues. They're more intimate with themselves. They may have actually connected to their inner child. I know it just seems, what does the inner child have to do with romance and intimacy? A lot. But, we don't normally think of it that way. But this is someone where they've connected to the deeper parts of themselves. So they're searching for deeper connections. And what they're not having in their life are deeper connections. And what they know they can have with you is a deep one. So this is how it's how their logic went. So anyway, anything else on that, Saint Germain? I think we're good. Don't forget to like and comment, Virgo. I do appreciate it. Hi, everyone. All right. Okay, so let's see. 41 and 24. Libra now. Let's take a look. Ooh, I got to write that down. Okay, let's take a look here. Libra. Let's take a look. Saint Germain, can you tell me what are Libra's person's current feelings for Libra right now? They're taking a closer look at you, Libra. I do feel if this person had like an actual choice, right, to not feel anything about you and maybe to just move on and let this go and just be done with it, I think they would have made that choice, because what I see here is someone who's looking at you very closely. And why they're doing this is that they can't seem to get over you now. And they kind of want to right now. I'm not sure why. We'll ask in a second, but I know that they want to get over you. They just can't. And they're looking at you very closely to see if they've missed something that can honestly do the trick, essentially. And that's how they are currently feeling, is looking at you and trying to discover things that can help them move on right now. Why is the craziness? But whatever. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Saint Germain, can you tell me, why does this person want, it feels improbable. Maybe it's impossible. Yeah. I feel improbable, impossible. One of those. Anyway, your connection, things working out, and this kind of wrapping up all nicely. What word Saint Germain is giving me, or the words he's giving me, is wrapping up in its highest resolution. So I think there's separation, or there's some kind of disagreement here between you and this person, because they want something to wrap up in its highest resolution. But what are the odds of that happening? I actually don't know. Sorry, I pulled it, but Saint Germain didn't give me anything. So it must be different for all of you. What ties? Forgiveness is the key for highest resolution, is what he says. Forgiveness, kindness as well, and compassion are the key components to highest resolutions. So keep that in mind, I guess, Libra. But this is someone who's just looking at your connection, looking at all of this, putting everything together and thinking, oh my God, this is what the chances are so slim. What's giving them those chances? That human mind, right? And this is kind of why they would love to move on from this. Saint Germain says that this can wrap up so easily if this person were open to it and gave it a chance, and vice versa, like really easily, really simple. And it's something that you don't see every day. You just don't. And it's like our minds, right? We're constantly programmed, and when we view stuff and see stuff, we kind of like know what the chances are. You see someone going through something rocky, you're like, oh, they're probably gonna break up, right? It's like that, that pessimism that comes through. And this is someone who just looks at your connection, looks at this, looks at all of it, and is very pessimistic about the chances of this. And it's why they just want to move on. But Saint Germain says it's actually more possible
than it appears. And it's because it doesn't have anything to do with logic. That's the point. All right. Are there any other feelings that they have towards Libra right now? They are sick and tired of what your connection currently is. And it's like there's a part of them, I actually see it deep in the heart space, that just won't let you go. It's honestly a little bit towards the right. It's where I see it right there. It just won't let you go, and this person's having a really difficult time with this. Saint Germain says that this person needs unity, or it could be oneness. Hold on, Saint Germain, what do you mean? He says unity, unity. Yeah, they need unity. Oh, I know what it is. Heart, mind, and soul need to be in alignment, and they haven't done this yet. Yes. So it's why they're having trouble with this area. Let's see. Are there any other feelings that they have right now towards Libra? They would do anything for you. Yeah. They're more open to everything than I feel like it may appear to your eyes, and vice versa. They're so much more open to that. Like, can I be real? This sounds crazy, but I need to be real with you when I say this. But it's like, this is someone who would really be open to moving in with you. Like, it's I know it's like the craziest thing, but it really does feel like I'm open to that. Like, that's the feeling. But what are the chances? And that's what seems to be doing your connection in. And remember, everyone, our mind, right? Our mind is literally the catalyst. It opens or closes to energies, and energy is what we need to make stuff happen. And this is someone whose mind just doesn't believe it's possible, and therefore it keeps manifesting in that way. They need some help, I suppose. But anyway, is that all you have for the Libra viewers, or is there anything else you want to give to Libra Saint Germain? Do you know when you grab someone's cheek and you try to make them smile? That's what he wants to do for you, Libra. I know this connection just looks impossible, improbable, right? Whatever the word you want to use. And there's more hope here. And Saint Germain would love it for you to look at things in a different light. And it will help you see things in a different way. And you may find solutions in different lights that you weren't able to see. Sorry, he says, he's giving me an example. Do you know when you have infrared light and you can see stuff like bodily fluids? Is it infrared light? I think it is. Anyway, he's showing me like that. Like, imagine, all the things you can see in infrared light that you can't see in regular light. And that's the point. So why don't you look at the situation, look at your connection, look at everything in a different light, and see if you can find something else that you're missing. Because what Saint Germain says is he believes the answers are right in front of you. You're just not able to see them with the light in which you're looking at things. So it's not helping, right? So let's change it up a little bit. This came through, I want to say, for Cancer a while ago. To look at things in a crystal ball. I used to have one, by the way. I used to have one of these crystal balls, and I threw it out. So I didn't use it anywhere. But that could help. When you gaze at something in a crystal ball, you can see it from different angles. Also, different lights hit things. So it's something to take note of. If you are thinking about, like, I want to see things from a different light, get a crystal ball and gaze at it through the crystal ball. Your situation, right? Think about it in your mind, and you will be able to see something you're missing. That's all I got. I want to thank you, Libra. Don't forget to like and comment. Alrighty, so we're at 48. Ooh. 15 for Scorpio. Okay. Let's take a look here. Beautiful. All right, let's take a look. Scorpio. What are Scorpio's person's current feelings for Scorpio Saint Germain? Hit and a miss. On and off. This is someone whose feelings for you kind of I don't know. I think they're releasing blocks and restrictions right now, because whenever I've had blocks like being released from me, normally these are from beings of light that are releasing it. They always move up somehow. Like, they just, like, it's like this surge of energy. It does not feel good, by the way. It does not feel pleasant. But it was like these surges of energy, boom, boom, boom. So I see them releasing blocks, releasing restrictions. So wait, Saint Germain, can you tell me what is creating this block and this restriction that they're releasing? It's Earth. Earth is currently doing it. So Earth, the energy of Earth always is, Gaia, right? Mother Earth. She's always releasing energy. And who is on her, or who's living on her, give her energy and vice versa, and that energy moves through us. So what is creating these block removal for this person is the energy of Earth. So Earth moves at a certain vibrational frequency. It's always growing, it's always evolving, and so are we, right? This is what's creating this shift for this person, and they're now starting to Saint Germain, see things more clearly, but it's not that. One second. So I see them having been in like a very dense sort of forest where they're now having a clearing. And when they have that clearing, they're very sure about how they feel about you. When they're lost in the forest, because it feels like it's intermittent, this is someone who doesn't think they have feelings for you or doesn't know they have feelings for you. So you have someone whose feelings kind of go on and off, hit and miss just because of this. When they have a break, when they're not releasing, they know they care. They know that they feel deeply when they're in the middle of that, navigating that treacherous forest. I don't know what they know about their feelings for you, but it's in those moments of pause and rest, and relaxation that they know how they feel. So that's what it is. Okay, so let's see. Anything else? Like, what are the feelings they feel when they feel for Scorpio? You are a big reason why they do it. That's a big one, by the way. It's the first one, but it's also the biggest one. You are why they're doing this. You're why they're facing the things that they're facing. Is there a specific reason, though? Like, I understand, Saint Germain, that obviously Scorpio is the reason why, but what are they hoping for here with Scorpio? Sorry, I gotta get to that juiciness. All right, let's see. What are they hoping for with Scorpio? They're hoping that a path opens up here. I don't know if you're in no contact, but the next time they want you to see them, they want you to see them in a different light. They want you to see them for the change that they've gone through. And they are acknowledging that they've had to go through change. Like this, I think in the past, like it was like, F you, I'm not changing kind of thing. That's what it feels like. But now it's like, yeah, I had to go through that change. I get it now, right? And that's I guess a real big shift there. But they want you to see them in a different light, and they don't want you to question it either. That's important for them. They don't want to. It's like a not wanting to be held accountable, right? For who you used to be, right? That's not you anymore. So, but people love to do that. Do they not hold you accountable for who you used to be, or judge you based on who you used to be, or look at you based on who they thought you were, or something like that? And this is someone who's gone through a lot of change. They're in the middle of change, though, and they're in the middle of metamorphosis. It's interesting. I see these pockets of clearings that they're going to move through, and it's a big deal. Let's see. Is there anything else in terms of their feelings right now for Scorpio? This is an odd thing. I have to say it though. Saint Germain says, I don't know if you had trouble with this in the past, but looking in their eyes, you couldn't see that much of their soul, like looking back. Yeah, you're going to see that this time. I know it's an odd thing, but he says that. He's saying that it's something you need to hear. Maybe, I don't know what you saw staring back at you, but you will now see their soul. It is like very important for us to like see soul in the eyes. The more soul someone has in their eyes, the more conscious they are, and that's just there's that link. But you're gonna see it in their eyes when you look at them, look at this person in their eyes. Yeah, you're gonna see that soul looking back at you. Okay. So no, that's like real. That's real special. Anyway, I thank you, Scorpio. Don't forget to like and comment. Okay, so we're at 53 minutes. And 30 seconds for Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. There we go. Oh, by the way, hi everyone. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Sagittarius. What are Sagittarius's person's current feelings for Sagittarius right now? A little lost. So I think in the past that this person had a lot of direction and they kind of knew where they needed to go. This feels like it's one of those situations. I think they are hitting a very, I know this too well, cycle where you move through life so quickly, you hit a point where there's nothing left. I don't know if you ever had those Sagittarius, but they are it is what it. I remember when they first hit me, I was like, "What is this? Like, why isn't there anything else coming my way? Why is there anything else to learn?" I was like, "Why don't I feel more headed towards me?" It just feels like there's this, you know, that hungry hippo, and you're like chomp, 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 and then all of a sudden there's no more things to eat. That's the feeling here with this person. Like in the past, they were very sure about where they were going, and this is someone who felt like they were moving towards you. And now it's like they've learned to heal so quickly. They've learned to navigate their cycle so fast that they hit a point where it's like, wait a second, I don't know. What is this? Like, what? Why is there nothing else coming towards me? They're a little lost with this energy right now. Saint Germain says that it takes time for energy to manifest from I don't know, from energy or the ethereal. I don't know what you all call it. But it takes time for that path to open up. I know we think that life is like this fluid thing, just constantly moving, but things are way more bland than they seem. In fact, they're almost exclusively planned, right? Everything happens with purpose. Everything happens with meaning. Like literally everything. So they've made it to this like this little in-between area, this in-between cycle, and they're sitting here like, what to do? And that's kind of where they are. So how does this tie in Saint Germain to their feelings for Sagittarius right now? They're trying to play catch up to you. I see them on a horse. Sorry, it looks like Yellowstone kind of thing. For real, I'm not joking about it. It looks like Yellowstone. They give me a Yellowstone image. They're trying to catch up to you right now. They feel very far behind, and they don't want to miss this. They have gotten recently inspired by you and recently inspired and motivated to move in your direction, and they don't want to miss out on this. But they're trying to rush when there's no ground to rush on, to walk on, and to move through. There's no path as well. There's just nothing there. And I know it seems crazy, but when you hit these points, and I've hit them plenty, you realize that there just isn't anything to walk on. There's just nothing coming your way. There's nothing you can do. And that's kind of where they are right now. And they're kind of twiddling their thumbs. Like, what is this? And let's see. I see. When would this start to open up? I see it open up this month, right away. I don't know if you have this problem. I want to see. Sorry. Whew. Like I had a head rush for a moment. I don't know why it happened. I like a head rush. Can you tell me, Saint Germain, is there anything that one can do to create a path for themselves faster? He did give this. He's saying that you can manifest a path faster if you wanted to. I believe you do need to attract it though. That's how he gave it to me. But I don't think so. I don't think there's I don't think there's that much you can do, because it takes time. It's not just the fact that path has to open up for you. It's also the fact that things have to move out of the way as well. Like it takes a lot. There's so much planning. There's so much energy that goes into these things, and it's why everything's paced out. It's actually there's like little bits of road. Oh, like city blocks. It's like that. Like they're in the street essentially. It's like that, like little pieces. Anyway, what do they want with Sagittarius, Saint Germain? I saw a bunch of water, like a bunch, it's just spewing out like a geyser. I don't know what that means to you, but whatever that means to you, that's what they want with you. They want to geyser you, and that seems to be their thing right now. Yeah, I'm just leave it like that. They just want to geyser Sagittarius. That's how they feel. So that it really is. That's what they want. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I want to thank you. Sagittarius, don't forget to like and comment. Alrighties. Okay, let's see. It's 58:40 for Capricorn. Let's see, Capricorn. Let's take a look here. Alrighties. Let's take a look. Capricorn. What are Capricorn's person's feelings for Capricorn right now? They have settled down. It's been the theme for Capricorn to be consistent. Like, I'm pissed at you. Yeah, they've settled down. They're not starting to calm down and now starting to actually feel themselves more. One of the things that is happening right now, and it's important for how they feel about you, they're starting to accept some responsibility here. It's not that they necessarily had what you gave them coming, right? Not necessarily, right? But this is someone who's starting to understand the role that they played. And I want to say the thing that you threw at them or what came about in this connection. They're starting to understand like the role and the actions and the path that they took, all of this playing a part in that. It's kind of that energy of looking at where you are and how you got here and looking at what you did to get yourself there. And this is Saint Germain has an example. It's like going down a river and you're both paddling, right? You both paddled to this destination. It wasn't just one of you, right? Paddling, you would just spin in a circle, right? It's like you made it to this destination because both of you were paddling. And this is someone who's now starting to take accountability for their side of the paddling, to move you to whatever destination you are. It feels like there is some kind of fight or some kind of war, that battle that happened here between you and this person. And they're now starting to get what they did that made that battle happen. And it's not, it feels grounding. Yeah, it's a good word. It feels very grounding for this person. I think that they were very ragey, very angry. Very, very hurt as well. But when they look at it from the lens of truth, where it's like, oh, I did that. Well, I did that too. I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but you see this a lot for podcasts and conspiracy theories and stuff like that, where they rationalize crazy stuff. And it's like, what? This is someone who had that energy for a little bit, where they were trying to rationalize, well, they did this to me, so it doesn't really matter if I did all that, right? In the past. Now they're starting to get, wait a second. When I did this, that happened, and then that happened, and then that happened, that happened, that happened, and boom, boom, and then it blew up, right? How could I be shocked, right? And this is someone who's starting to get, right, what they did, and they're not playing it down either. This is someone who's being more honest about the impact that those actions had, those words had. And I want to say the energy they brought into your connection had. They're starting to get it. The impact was great, and it always is, because where you end up and where you start are intertwined. They're connected. They're so connected. It's just what it is, right? This is someone who gets it now. And what is helping them see clarity here? Because I keep seeing this image of like a crystal that's right on the side of them is making them see it. But let me see, who is helping this person? I want to say it's their higher self that's helping them, because I see a crystal that's giving them clarity where they had no clarity. And all of us need a little help every now and then, so doing that, right, to see things a little more clearly. And this is someone who now gets their role. So how else do they feel right now? They feel very raw. Very what's the word? What is the word for you, Capricorn? Emotionally and mentally exhausted. Yeah. They feel very exhausted, very drained. They need a little time to recuperate, gain their energy, and it's a normal process. But the acceptance rather than denial is a really big step in the right direction. And it's beautiful that all of us have to be more honest. And we just gotta be. And this is someone who is starting to be more honest with themselves. Okay, let's see. Anything else that you have for Capricorn, Saint Germain? Anything from this person as well, or anything like that? Let's see. Sorry, so he's saying, right now, for now, your connection is going to be in the period it's going to be in, but it will change, Saint Germain says. I see this person, maybe you as well. Hold on, who is it? This person, they need to discover more about themselves. It's an odd thing. I don't know if, I have to give the example, but it made me think of a movie, but I don't think this movie has anything to do with it. But anyway, I won't say the movie. I see them going on a journey to learn more about themselves, and it's kind of like those in those movie scenarios where you go through an entire journey and it changes you and you're different at the end. That's what needs to happen. It shouldn't have taken this long for this person to see. It shouldn't have. This is crazy, right? But they were very much wanting to deny and play down what they did and play down their actions and upplay yours because you're the bad person here. They just wanted that. They were just so hell bent on that. They need to change. They need to see things more honestly. And this journey, this path that they're on is going to help them with that. And that is why they're on the path that they're currently on as well. It's a path to self-discovery and insightfulness. That's the key. Those are the two things that they're currently on right now. Okay. I thank you. Thank you, Capricorn. Don't forget to like and comment. Alrighty, let's take a look here. So we are now on Aquarius. Okay. Oh, let's take a look here. Aquarius. What are Aquarius's person's current feelings for Aquarius right now? What is Aquarius dealing with? Let's see. Oh, this is an odd example. I have to give it. They're cutting off tumors right now with themselves. Do you know? I don't actually know exactly what a tumor is. I don't really know, by the way, but I am pretty sure it's something that sucks your life out of you. I don't know though. Let me know. It does feel like that. That's what Saint Germain telling me it is anyway. But he's saying that this person right now is cutting tumors, big ones, out of themselves, and these things are energy drainage. There are things that are taxing. They're probably mentally exhausting as well. It reminds me, and I kind of want to say it for you, Aquarius. In my 7-day candle, I'm doing a mental clearing that helps you deal with stuff easier. Just if you are interested in that, it's not for everyone if you don't feel called to that, but the mental clearing will help you clear out the clutter in your mind so you can deal with stress easier. So if you are interested in that, it just came through, and I want to make sure I say that for you, because no coincidences, right? Anyway, but what this person is doing right now is they're cutting off these tumors. These things, they're big, by the way. They're they look really big, like almost cantaloupe size big, not almost watermelon big, but cantaloupe definitely. And this is kind of what they need to go through. What is the process of this? Like, why are they doing the Saint Germain? This person comes up with a lot of excuses as to why they don't have the life that they deserve. So many people do this, by the way. Usually people distract themselves. That's actually number one thing people do. Number one is they distract themselves. They have a life that sucks, and then they just distract themselves, and then they're okay with it, right? Normally people watch TV, they hang out with people, and they talk about nothing, right? Stuff like this. I think that this person has these types of tumors on them. There's a fourth one. I want to say it's family. I want to say it's a mama, but it's hard to say. It doesn't have to be the mommy. It could be it feels like it's a feminine energy around this person, but they're all tumory, and these connections are just draining this person, draining the life out of them. And these are excuses, each one of these, as to why they don't have a better life for themselves. Right? It's like, oh, I can't work on this new creating this business because they want me to help them move they're in their house or something like that, or this new TV show's out, blah blah blah. Right? Can we be real? We've all been here. I know I used to be here a lot, right? Where I know I wanted a better life for myself. I was damn sure I deserved it too. And but did I do anything about getting it? Not for a long time. Not for a long time. And this is someone who's finally starting to do something about that life that they want. And that is a big deal. And I always bring this up as a question to ask yourself, Aquarius. Are you doing it too? Are you procrastinating? Are you using excuses as to why you don't have a life you deserve, right? And that excuses aren't just saying the excuse, it's also engaging with it. Right. I remember when I first started my channel, my YouTube channel, I didn't watch TV until it was well until after 10 o'clock. And then I was only like for an hour because I was working on this and I wanted to make sure I got it right because I didn't want to do the job I was doing. Right. So I tell you that because I think a lot of you need to hear that it's not really sacrifice. It's actually I guess you are sacrificing, but you're sacrificing some things you don't care about. Not really, right? So yes, sacrifice, but sacrifice the right things. And that's what they're currently going through. But why does this affect, or why is this about their feelings towards Aquarius right now? They want to be more healthier for you. They're not in a healthy place with the lifestyle that they have and the people they have around them. I feel these connections, the connection part, family, familial connections, and the friends that they hang out with, those two things, they, in some ways, not really satiate that need for connection, even though they're toxic. So it's basically like drinking connection energy with poison at the same time, right? So these connections, they have I don't know, it's a very steep cost.
sorry, it's I gotta make sure I explain this right. But why this person is cutting these things out of their life, or why they're starting to initiate this process. They need the urge to connect with people to help move them towards you. And it's they want a good connection. They want a healthy connection. They want a connection that benefits them, mutually beneficial. But they kind of need to be restricted a little bit so that they can actually make the moves towards you that they want to make. Because right now, with those connections of friends and familial connections, there's not a lot of pressure to do it, right? There's not a lot of motivation to do it. In fact, these are actually draining them too, right? So they're getting even more exhausted. So they need to cut them out for two reasons. One, they're draining them. Two, it's going to help push them in the right direction because they need something now, right? This is when we like, let's say, so it's like you need food, you get up and you go and get it, right? But if you're not hungry, you're not going to get up and go get food. You're not going to get up and go make yourself dinner, right? And this is that feeling. They need to be a little hungry so that they can go to the kitchen and make something. And you are the thing that they want to make. That is it. That's why these two things, it's a combo. All right. Anyway, that's why this intertwined. Anything else that you have towards Aquarius for Aquarius right now? They want to look you in the eyes, by the way. They also want to have more to give. I think that may have been an issue in your connection because it seems to be, it's like, oh, I'm going to have a lot to give them. They want more to give you. And when you have vampiristic type connections sucking you dry, you're not able to give someone what you don't have. It's not possible, actually. I don't know if you noticed that. Sometimes I have done readings and like, oh my God, I feel like I'm running out because there was nothing left in the tank. And this is someone where these connections take too much. They had almost nothing to give you in the past, and they don't want a repeat of that. This is someone who wants to make sure that you are, I don't know what the word is. I want to say it like this because this is how I got the energy, but it is what it is. Like they want to sexually please you, kind of thing. Like this is someone who's looking for you to be satisfied with what they're offering, and they are now starting to see those connections are what kept them from satisfying you. All right, and that plays out in many ways. It isn't just someone's time; it's also someone's It's also the energy that you have because you only have so much energy inside of you, right? So it's very interesting. Anyway, I thank you, Aquarius. Don't forget to like and comment. Alrighties. Let's see. We're at 1. Ooh, 1, 12, 10. Okay, for Pisces. There we go. All right. So, Saint Germain, can you tell me what are Pisces' person's current feelings for Pisces right now? Let's take a look here. Jermaine. I feel like they see you as someone who looks really good. I don't know if you post good pictures on social media or you are financially independent and strong, but that's how they feel about you. They see you as someone who doesn't need anyone. And that is a triggering statement and a triggering truth for this person. And I know that sounds crazy, right? Why would that trigger someone? A lot of people, because they lack self-love, they want to be needed by people. It helps them. Well, I don't know if they love me or not, but I know they need me, and this is that energy right now. Or this is someone who sees you as like wow, right? Who they don't need anyone, and that triggers them because they kind of want to be needed so that they know that you won't leave them, and they know that they are providing some kind of service for you and that they are fulfilling something for you, right? So it is an interesting energy. Your energy does trigger this person, and it's because of that independence that you have, and it's because you're financially stable, and it's because you take care of yourself, right? And they're looking at this like, what can I give them? This is someone who, again, it is a 100% self-love issue, right? It's because that's how it works. How could you understand someone appreciates you for you if you don't? How can you understand that someone loves you for you if you don't? You just can't. It's like not possible. And this is someone who your energy is like, wow. And what could I give them? What could I offer them now? What do you want to elaborate more on that, Saint Germain, for the Pisces viewers?
sorry, it hurts. There was like so much energy flowing through my my neck and my throat. It stresses them out. They may have neck issues, by the way, or some kind of like tension in the neck, because that energy just like it surged through me. Like it felt like if every like I don't know like fiber in my neck, right, felt like it surged with energy of stress. They have some serious self-doubt and self-esteem and self-worth issues, by the way. It's real bad. It's part of why they get triggered. In the past, this person has had very, I want to say, a manipulative connections, especially with feminine energy. It seems to be a theme today, by the way. Feminine energy keeps coming up. Oh, everyone got problems with the feminine energy. Anyway, but anyway, I digress. This person, they usually go for people who are a little toxic. Why? Right? We're like, why would someone do that? Yeah, the reason why someone is currently doing that, or people do this, is sorry, that energy has hit me again. They don't think that they deserve better than that. So their feelings for you are thinking that you are way above them and they are way below you. And it's interesting when Saint Germain says that when we have self-love, we don't idolize people. We just don't. It's not possible, because you know that you're on the same plane because you love yourself, right? And since they don't, they're pedestaling you, and you are up there in Mount Olympus type thing, right? While they're down at the base of the mountain, and they're not ever going to feel like they're on your level until they learn to love themselves. And this is their path right now. It's kind of what they need to focus on and deal with, because no one should feel this way. No one, like, ever, right? But it's our responsibility to fix that. And it has nothing to do with the outside world. It has everything to do with what's going on inside. And right now, this person just lacks self-love and self-respect. And they don't understand their worth and their value. And that's why they see you as so above them. Kind of sad you asked me, but I see this all the time with people, all the time. It's what it is. Okay, let's see. This person finds that your connection is very balancing, and they actually find you as very harmonious as well at times. But when they start to think about it logically, they don't think of balance here, right? When they're coming at it from a soulful self, they see the balance and the harmony that's here and the beauty that's here as well. This sounds strange, but Saint Germain brought forward an image. He showed me a little seedling sprouting up of a plant. What is this plant going to grow into? A sunflower. Why? It always faces the sun. That's what he said, but I don't understand it. Anyway, who is that for? Anyway, I don't know who that's for. He says sunflower always faces the sun. I don't want to leave it like that. Anyway, I think we're good. Any last thing? Any last message, please, Saint Germain, for Pisces that you want to give, if you want to give it? No, that's it. He did show me something, but it's weird. It's like he showed me energy surrounding you right now. If you have trouble with empathic energies or absorbing energies, you need to have some protection around you. Crystals can work, but you need something a little bit more impactful. Let me see what he suggests. The first thing that he brings forward is the Merkaba. Merkaba, that's what I have. That's what I use myself. Is there anything else that you suggest for Pisces, for those that are taking on too much from other people? I think that's it. The light body. The light body is very powerful, though. It's like really powerful. You can look up and see. I do have it in my description section if you are interested in getting it. But I do know that costs a lot for a lot of people. So if you can't, but the Merkaba activation is very important. It will help with this as well. Thank you. I want to thank you, Pisces. Don't forget to like and comment. I thank you, everyone. And bye, everyone. I'm actually going to go wind down for bed, and take care. Bye.